Never excited about this
for you tonight.
But I know he got something for us.
I got a segment for Leroy T.
He done went. Oh Lord, I don't even want to get. This is gonna be a rough show tonight. Our friend and brother is not with us tonight. But we're praying for him. I don't even want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Strength of the Lord.
What's wrong with it, Brian? What's wrong with our bookie?
What's
wrong with Bookie?
He just told me not to disclose.
He said, keep that envelope tight, baby. Don't tell nobody what's wrong with him.
We just marking him
Clay
absent.
bursted. It's just absent tonight. All of us have been absent at least one time.
That's very true.
Everybody's been
for different reasons. That's very, very
true.
true. Clay's not here.
Clay's not here.
But we're going to have a great show. Clay's probably watching.
Well, Clay and Leroy were the only people that absent for sickness.
Yeah, they was the only ones that the devil attacked their body.
The devil attacked their body.
But we can't. We came through.
We always
we all right. Our immune system.
It's the dark skin. It's the melanin.
That's what them light skin guys get sick every week, man.
Or plenty trips down 1550. But never mind.
You would say that with your wife in here?
I want to black out early.
That's how you know you got a strong relationship.
15.
My husband had many a disease, but I still love him.
I couldn't explain that bump.
That's 27 years of bliss stacks.
Listen, they are my friends. Real. I recognize real.
We know what he must got though, bro. How many years he got a meatloaf?
He got a meatloaf. I love it.
Don't play with me, baby.
Hey, yo, I can't. I'm sorry.
I'm an alligator, not a crocodile.
Listen, the numbers are going nuts now. I guess y'all like we carry on. They like we carry on.
They like we talk a little foolishness. I'm here for it today.
I am too. So look, y'all, we great jumping early because we got a lot to do, a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
A lot of good topic tonight. It's called Do's and Don'ts tonight. We got some man law stuff we're gonna discuss. We got some stuff. You know what? I'm gonna just let Leroy go because his moment always takes me out of here. So let's just go to our segment called "Something to Do with Nothing."
This is something that has absolutely nothing to do with nothing, but y'all gonna like this since y'all talk about y'all melanin.
What?
Do you know there are only 2 diseases that have been totally eradicated?
Wait a minute. Where is he going?
That is
whatever 2 days I didn't have.
Well, we don't know. Okay. The results aren't in yet. Smallpox and rinderpest. What? Now you heard of smallpox.
Yes.
Rinderpest is a mucous membrane disease in cattle that cause them to be infected. So you got to watch what beef you eat.
See, I don't.
Some beef today.
I'm not a beef eater.
Wait a minute,
I'm not a beef eater.
Wait a minute, baby. I don't eat no real meat. Well, I can't say that either.
Don't you do it.
All I'm saying is that I'm not eating that beef he talking about. 'Cause I don't know what he talking about right now. I'm not going to go.
But everything else is wide open. So watch yourselves, good people.
Marcus,
I've not had too many diseases in my life, man. Like,
thank God.
Yeah, I've not had too many things I need to be ashamed of. I have diabetes. That's the only thing I have that seems I can't shake.
You're going to stop claiming diabetes.
I'm not claiming. Y'all always put on the air that I got it, so I just might as well share it with people. I got diabetes.
Oh, Steve McCoy is calling me live. Watch this. I'm going to do this on. Steve McCoy. Yo, you need to answer your phone. What, you got an Android too?
Yo, we live on the air, yo.
For the Android.
We live on the air, yo.
Steve, please don't say nothing stupid, yo. Yeah, we live.
We're going to feature your joint.
We're going to feature your joint on here today, man. So listen, just be careful, bro.
You know? Get on there, yo. You gonna call in? Yo, you got an Android. I knew it. Boost. Oh, Boost.
Tell him to call
Mobile. Yo, I'm gonna play the song in like 2. We're gonna do it like right now. Yo, can you call in?
I thought you were doing a music segment, Twan.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
I'm gonna feature his song. What you want to do?
I want to talk about Usher versus Trey. What is it?
Usher versus Chris.
Chris, yeah. Who's the best?
Okay, who you got, Steve? Usher versus Chris. Ooh, and he
Are you for real?
And Steve 40. So that's
you
tough.
think Chris got a better catalog than Usher?
Ooh, he got better dance moves, maybe.
What are we going off? We going off
Good point.
catalog, or we going off artists holistically?
No, I'm
That's
talking
a
about
good
catalog, homie.
So we talking about hit for hit, song for song, B.
Song for song. Song for song. Usher win all day long.
I don't know, yo.
Usher got hits. But Chris, I don't know, yo. Chris, you gotta think. That nigga just put on like 30-song record, 30-song album.
And yeah, he did.
Steve, you can't say nigga on our show, so you gotta say
You gotta say
Black Lives Matter. We're trying to get us we're trying to get some sponsors here, but
Black Lives Matter.
You just messed up our Dr. Pepper sponsor.
They just canceled us.
That's exactly why I put you on live.
Steve, you killing us, Steve. You know, Steve don't live in Baltimore, so he don't care about us.
Yeah, he in Portland. He in Portland.
He believe in eternal security too. So,
yo, so you got Chris. I'm ready to do your song, yo. You gonna stay on the phone? Just stay on the phone for a minute.
I like the song, Steve.
So
I
look,
love it.
y'all, we that's the first. Brian started the music segment off. So Brian has Usher. I have Chris. Leroy, who you got?
He got the OJs. He ain't.
It's the Temptations.
I'm holding all y'all. Yeah. I got the
He
devil.
said Leroy got the Mighty Clouds of Joy.
I got the Delphonic. No, that's Martin. That's Martin's group.
I like that old school
Don't play
quartet.
with me.
I like all that. Violins, Five Blind Boys.
Yeah. Who you got, Lee?
Chris.
I got Usher.
Okay, that's two. Usher.
Yeah, I got Usher.
Who you got, audience? Chris?
don't like
Marcus,
Chris.
Vi, who you got? Usher?
I ain't no. I like
Split.
Chris because he a goon.
We
Like,
split.
He a goon. He can play ball.
Yo, he beat Rihanna up. How you gonna like him?
No, we don't know that. We don't know that. We still like Jay-Z, and he beat Rihanna up.
He did not.
He just used another.
He did it another way.
He just did another way.
beat it up another
he
way.
did beat it, Chris.
He was in the elevator too long, baby. Becky with the good hair.
Let's play Steve's song. Yo, you guys.
Hey, yo, let me go play your song. Yo, this is written by Steve McCoy, produced by Steve McCoy, backgrounds by Jimmy and Dre. All the girls, all the guys, the backgrounds is crazy. What they call stems, right, Steve?
No, this is GP, Greater Purpose.
Oh, that's right. This is the GP reunion joint. So this is a mixture. Okay.
Yeah.
GP with Steve McCoy and Greater Purpose reunion joint. It's you love Steve? Yeah, Steve dope.
This is my old organist for about 10 years. No, seriously, my organist is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. New Davis jumping.
You gotta know history, Bismarck. You can't always just.
Here we go. I know Steve's gonna talk on it. Turn it up, y'all.
But I say dream again and be with my friend. Your life is filled with much purpose. So stop crying and doubting and dream again.
Can't throw in the towel.
Throwing in the towel may be an option. But in the end, we win.
Gotta understand,
So dream
we still win. Because you're called according to his purpose. This is a fixed fight. Sit.
life can be hard with much heartache.
Chill,
Yeah, I know it's
Daniel.
hard right
But I
now.
say dream again and be with my friend. Your life is filled with much purpose.
So much in you.
So stop crying and doubting.
Don't doubt.
Again.
Remember what God says about you.
Throwing in the towel may be
Yeah.
an option.
We're victorious.
But in the end,
We always win.
TTNT exclusive, y'all. Steve McCoy.
Check this out right here. Though he slay me,
that's what I trust.
I'm gonna always trust him.
Sometimes they rise.
And sometimes have to cry.
One thing I know that he loves me.
Because of that, I'll never stop
So
dreaming.
I'll dream again.
I'll say it again.
Holy slay me. That's what I trust in.
I'll keep trusting you.
Sometimes they rise.
Even when it gets hard.
Not to cry. One thing I know.
I know that you love me.
That he loves me.
And it's all working out for my good.
So I'll dream again.
So I'll never stop dreaming. But I'll do this.
Now go find your precious.
You'll find your purpose
Find your purpose.
and dream.
Watch this bump though. You got this from me, Steve. I taught you this
This
part.
message is for somebody.
The bump came from Antoine's Prince. You know it.
Find that thing that God gave
All
you.
this is you until this part. Watch the bump.
And dream.
He's trying to bring it back to life for you. Everybody say.
Now go find your
That's all
passion.
Steve.
Go
Watch when it
find
changes. It's gonna break right here.
and dream.
Let's go.
Watch this rock right here.
Say. He believes in you. Now believe in yourself. I know it got hard, but he's walking with you. He put it in you. So he'll pull it out of you. Just dream again. I say dream again. All things are working.
That's not even the hardest part though. That next.
Who are in Christ Jesus. You're more than a conqueror. Come on, keep dreaming. Stop dreaming. Yo, check it out.
Oh, that's nice.
Dream. Yeah. Let's check it out.
That joint.
We say dream.
Steve Jones.
That's the Steve. That's a hit right there.
Don't dream again.
Come on. Be encouraged. Come on, let's tell it all over the world. Sing.
Don't dream again.
Let that be our motto for 2020. In spite of all this
Fire mode.
That joke feels good. Written and produced by Steve.
be confident in this one thing, that he that begun a good work in me shall complete it in Christ Jesus. No need to stop dreaming. Just stop believing. Come on.
That feels good, though.
It feels good in here.
Yeah, tomorrow. We're going to talk about that. Okay.
You know that?
That's an exclusive by little bro, Steve McCoy and Greater Purpose. Dream Again. It will be available tomorrow, right, Steve? Tonight
My
at
man.
midnight, y'all can get Dream Again, written and produced by Steve McCoy. Please go make him
I
the
like this
number
song.
one record. You like it, B? I like
Yeah,
that.
I
I
like
like the words and
I like
everything.
Dream Again.
Dream
Yeah.
Again. The boy can write.
Yeah, Steve can write.
And why I'm ready to start some real controversy.
That's why we need to do a verse with Steve McCoy, Jonathan Nelson.
I was about to go there. I was about to. You went. I was about to say, here we go.
You know what, Steve?
Call him out.
Steve, I'm with that. The problem is, you know what town we from. We from the crab town. We from the personality-driven town, so folk ain't going to give you your props, but you know you got some hitters. Steve, I sung your song the other day at the church. The church went crazy. So I sung Great and Mighty Is He, but I sung it real churchy.
As we know that.
Yeah, I don't like the way y'all sing it.
How you doing?
It was in E flat. Great and mighty is He, yes. Great and mighty is He, yes. Great and mighty, yes. Great and mighty, yes. Great. Yeah, you already know, buddy. You already know. You already know what we do, homie. You already know.
Fellowship.
We created a lot of songs and a lot of pictures and a lot of fights and a lot of
foolishness
a lot of drama.
But we thank God for bringing us out.
God winked at our foolishness. We thank God.
We thank God for bringing us out. Yo,
12 midnight tonight. We
12
drop.
midnight. The record is
Go buy
dope. Please go support our bro. Love you, bro.
Oh, where can
Steve
you get
McCoy,
it
we
at?
love
Tell
it.
him-
Oh,
tell
it's
us
on
where you
all
can get it
outlets,
at.
right, Steve?
Yeah, all outlets.
Oh, but you
it's on
doing
everything.
You
Every
doing it,
outlet.
shorty.
He did it
All
right.
outlets.
My man.
Check out Happy Song too, yo.
Oh, yeah, he got another. His wife. You know he got married. You know.
I know he got married.
What's
Yeah.
this wife? No, I mean.
Now I'm not doing that,
I'm never-
Steve.
you're not doing
Hey,
that.
Steve. As a matter of fact, that's Antoine saying that. I don't know.
That was
who-
Brian, yo.
No, I did. You ain't hear me say
Brian
that. No numbers. You go look at the live. I ain't say that. Just, hey, Steve, I'm gonna call you
Let's
after the
focus on
show.
the
I
record.
gotta ask you a question, brother.
We gonna call you, yo. We gotta talk about some stuff tonight.
Okay. My
I
guy.
love you, boy.
Steve McCoy, everybody.
Steve McCoy, dopest pen out, my guy. All right, so that was the music moment. Steve McCoy, go get it tonight at midnight on all digital outlets. That was the music moment. Let's go. Ready to go into the show?
Let's go, man.
Let's make this announcement right now because
I'm scared.
numbers is going. We want to make sure we get y'all watching. We need everybody to do a watch party, do a share, push now. We at like 70-something people right now. We need to get up to them hundreds before I move. But I'm going to move now because I want to move into this segment because this is important. Very important. We felt like the show, after talking to Leroy, Clay, Brian, that
No, they didn't ask me nothing.
I
They
did.
just told me.
I did. We told you in the
They
text.
didn't tell me anything. They
He
just
was in
told
his
me.
midday slumber.
They just told me what I think, man. I think y'all trying to do like a 5 heartbeat move or something. Like, try to move me out.
Yo, he is lying.
I like I'm Eddie Kane Jr.
It
something
ain't
like
nothing
that, man.
like that. Nothing. Brian don't answer the text until the next day. That's right. So we was in the group
Try to
text,
move me out,
and we've
man.
been talking about kind of getting a balance because we're 4 strong, dominant personalities, and we're just guys who like to have conversation. But we felt like the other demographic, the gender, we're kind of lacking a little bit. So we brought in a couple guests lately. You noticed Pastor Leah Weir and a couple people came in. Some people who lied that said it was engaged to Reed. We'll never talk about it again. And
retarded girl.
And then you can't say it's mentally challenged. I almost blacked out. Maxine, I almost blacked.
When I show you after the show how she walked to the bus stop, Max, you gonna fall out on your
Black.
birthday.
I almost blacked out.
God, you gonna have a good laugh for your birthday when I leave.
can't with this guy. So tonight we are welcoming for the first time. She is her own entity. The great thing about it is she does her own thing, has her own podcast, her own.com. She's into this world more so than we are. So we thought we'd bring in an expert now, and a person who lives this life.
Yeah.
Violisa Tull. Tull. Clap your hands, everybody, and welcome her tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Turn our mic up a little bit for me, Marcus. We want to hear her tonight because she is now going to be our female representative and talk about fashion from here on out.
Yes,
so me
I'm
and
excited.
She's excited.
Yeah.
You know, prophetically, man, she tells me she's from East Baltimore, but she don't look nothing like she come from Baltimore.
Park Heights.
I'm from Park
I know a whole lot of women from
215.
Park Heights. They don't look nothing like that. She just
That
got
dressing on her page. You see that stuff?
she was killing, man.
That stuff is wicked.
Yeah,
right?
she was killing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she
I
dressed.
appreciate it.
Yeah, so bye. So she's here. She's going to talk tonight, tell you a little bit about herself, and then we're going to ask her a few questions so y'all can get familiar. If you have any questions, I need you to do a watch party now. I want you all to follow her, tag her. I want you to do all that stuff. I want you to get these numbers up because I want you all to be supportive of our new team member. Who, ladies, y'all should really be the ones excited because y'all
said we need a woman's
Where
voice.
the ladies at?
right.
We need a woman's voice over here. We all men
Where the
always saying
sisters?
something crazy.
Right, y'all guys,
we got somebody.
So now we got somebody that y'all can, have
That's
y'all
going to probably disagree with me all the time.
Yeah.
I probably will.
Yeah.
So Vi, tell them a little.
Until you do right by me.
Everything in your fashion life.
Everything.
You will never match again.
All right, Thug.
Vi, tell us about yourself.
Now these some true thugs. I feel the pressure from them ladies. So please help a sister out. Make sure you share this out. Tag your girlfriends. And let's have some fun tonight because we're gonna bring a good balance to these thug brothers over here.
Vi, so tell us, how long have you really been, or when did you notice that fashion was your thing? Like it was a drive, it was a passion. When did you really notice it, and when did you follow it?
For me, I really noticed it. I grew up in just the Park Heights area and just seeing, the fashions in church, the mothers with the big hats. And I think for me, I really didn't start stepping out into that arena of fashion until about, I want to say about 6 or 7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, for me, it was always the play it safe, get the job. So my background is actually in nursing. So I was going to school to be a nurse. I had gotten my nursing assistants, going to open up some assistant livings, and that still could be could be my goal. But initially, I really wanted to do fashion.
Okay.
And that's not the thing that you would be celebrated on from family, right?
Right.
So I was
They'd rather you
like,
be a nurse.
yeah, exactly. So I really had to make that decision for myself, and even till this day, it's risky and it's very scary, not knowing. But I know that from this point all the way up to this point, I have not seen God forsake me.
Wow.
And and providing for me.
That one statement just back.
Well, once I took that faith walk, he back down.
He got a little. He said, "Oh, wait a minute, she know God. let me leave her alone a little bit."
Get in here. We get in a little talking in here, man.
Right?
See if she know how to go in.
She got it. Look, what you see, Brian?
No, I'm just looking at her page.
Oh, yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, I'm just looking at some of the outfits she had on
okay.
that don't look too sanctified.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
God is in my heart. No,
Come on here.
For real, though.
You better be in these little shorts.
You baby.
These little Daisy Dukes, baby. I didn't know God did cheeks.
He does not see me in no Daisy Dukes. I don't even wear.
So you really like we looked at your page and we were all kind of talking like, yo, this is like it's one thing to somebody say they can put on clothes or can dress. It's another thing to say couture and style and
right.
Like it's levels to this. We say this in everything. Can you kind of like because there's some lot of do's and don'ts in Baltimore. I always call them butts and guts. Their guts is as big as their butts.
Oh my God,
disproportionate.
And they wear the wrong stuff.
Okay.
Everything is see through. Everything is. I'm like, you should not have that on.
Guts and butts.
And it's amazing to me. I'm like, so nobody in your when you got in that car and your girlfriend seen you get in the car, nobody said you had your little whale.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that too. I'm a firm believer that there's certain body images that disconnect you from certain fashions.
Right.
I think, and it's nothing saying you not look good. You just don't look good in that.
Right.
I'm turned off by, in context. I just think it's a nasty look for certain women in particular to wear things that their body don't speak of.
I'm glad you said that.
Right.
A lot of times when we get our fashion sense, our inspiration from videos and different celebrities and influencers. But it's good to hear coming from a standpoint of a man saying all of that. It doesn't take all of that for us to get, to get a man's attention.
No.
And I think keeping it classy, and I think that's where we mess up at. Sometimes we're longing for something inside, and we think that we think dressing the inside, the outside, the way the inside is going to draw us that person, but it really doesn't. So
it draws you the wrong person most of the time.
Exactly. So, and then it just doesn't speak of the woman that you visually want people to see. So yeah.
So like I noticed that everything now is, well, from Baltimore standpoint, everything is less. Like they're showing their underwear like through dresses now.
Oh yeah,
that's like the
like
new
you
thing.
at the beach just walking down the street.
It's like a what is that throw over? Like when you on the beach, it's like the throw over is now a dress. I'm like, now somebody tell me, is this fashion style couture or this foolishness? Like what category? Because like I want you to kind of address
such a
like,
distraction.
Yeah,
I want you to kind of address that from a woman.
Such a distraction.
Yeah, we be distracted. We be like, what just happened? So I just want to understand, like from a woman's perspective, like how do you see or now where the I guess the quote unquote fashion style. Let's talk about Baltimore specifically for a minute.
My God.
Let's stay here for a minute.
fashion in Baltimore.
Here in Baltimore.
You're not here? Good.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not really in tune with the style. Like, I feel like every woman, I won't necessarily categorize a woman based upon where she is. But I think for me, I know I'm a vintage girl. Okay. So, like, my sister and I, like, she have her own unique style as well. But, in terms of just my style, I can take a vintage piece and mix it with my trends, everyday trends. So I don't know what that is, though.
Right.
In terms of just, the Baltimore.
Yeah, it's like I'm just trying to. Well, let me ask you this then. Okay, so here's a question I have. So, do clothes have to match or just work?
I would say clothes definitely have to work. I mean, you can do the matching. The matching is really cool. You know what I'm saying? But then you can do your mix and match and still make a statement with that too.
Okay.
And that's what I do in terms of just working with my clients. It's just pretty much helping them to identify what their visual language is going to look like, because your visual language is not going to, your visual style language is not going to always look like, or it shouldn't look like the next person. Because I am definitely not going to be that woman walking down the street with no niche or netted outfit where you can see everything. Like it's a place and time for that. And down the street is not it to the corner store.
Right.
Girls, step it up. Okay, maybe like if you in Miami Beach, you know what I'm saying? On Miami Beach, where you don't know me, I don't know you. That's classy, you know what I'm saying? But not in Baltimore.
Yeah, right. So go ahead, Bree.
No, I like her. But what did you just say? Her visual what?
Visual language.
Visual
I like
language.
that.
That'll preach.
Oh, listen, I done already took it.
What is your visual language?
You done already took it.
When I see you, what do I assume about you?
Here you go.
He going to pass the plate.
Make sure you give
what does God say
What
when
is
he
God
sees
saying
you?
when he sees you?
And what are you saying back to him?
Let your thong give God glory.
I know you like that. You like that. You heard that thong. That noodle woke up right there. Little Cisco. Thong. This guy. So
let me ask you a question. So, it's my opinion. My opinion's oftentimes off. Okay. But it is in my opinion that women who are very aggressive in their visual language never get married. They're always just a good time girl, but they never get wifed. When you dress, are you dressing to, and I don't know what your relationship status is, but let's just assume it doesn't. When you dress, are you dressing to say, I'm trying to catch a man's eye for longevity, or am I trying to catch a man's eye for that moment? Or you're not trying to catch a man's eye?
I'm dressing more so just for me.
For you?
As my style. And if that happens, then that's, that happens.
Oh,
but
really?
My initial thought, and when I put something on,
is not
that. Now, let me just say, I won't say it never was that.
Okay.
Right.
But I've grown confident in myself that when I put on a piece, is not to say, oh, I'm putting this on because I want to catch a man.
So I find it hard to believe. Like I feel like when women put on nice outfits, in the back of their mind, like somebody going to say, yeah, sure, you doing that. That's not it?
No, they ain't in my mind.
Really? You just looking good for you?
I just want to look good. Mm-hmm.
See?
You don't
Sisters, these days in 2020, we're just looking good for ourselves. Yeah.
Okay, really? And
now, when I was younger, I would put something on and be like, okay, let me take a look at it. You know what I'm saying? Just to see.
Right, you turn around and make sure
Exactly.
Yeah, it
Let
comes
me
with
see.
maturity.
Yeah, because I want to see what he wants to see.
Yeah, it comes with maturity.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And I just.
I wonder was that girl who was walking on the thong down in Boaz. Remember we was down Boaz?
Yeah.
And the girl walked past
This is a
the
true
thong.
story.
This is a true story.
She was looking for somebody.
And we didn't even say nothing. And she threw a curse on us.
She did.
Oh, she did?
She
did some sign there. Yeah, I said you had to worry about me. I released that spirit out
Did you
there.
tape it?
She said, "Peace."
No, we didn't tape it because we were so cool. We were like, yo, this chick got a thong on.
like, yo.
And while we looked, we wouldn't look at wasn't nobody being disrespectful.
Did you see it too?
We was all together.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She
Like,
did
this
her
is
hands
crazy.
up in the air. I said, look, I pulled them back. I
said-
caught them in
That's
the
why
hole.
y'all can't look at everything.
It's hard.
That's a good
It's
statement.
hard. It's
Come
hard.
on. But I mean, that was
Even
a
if
little
you don't
hard.
Not
entertain
y'all. I'm just saying, not
even
not
if you
my
entertain
not my
it.
thug brothers up here. But I'm just saying, period. Because like you said, she was
There's
throwing
no man
curses.
in the world that's not going to look at a
No,
woman
no,
walk
it is
past
a
him.
man. He does not. He
In a
does-
bikini with a thong.
She had a bikini on
and
in
one
the
of
middle
those
on
mesh
the
No,
middle
no,
of
I know
Light
what you
Street.
mean. I know
On
what
Light
you mean,
Street,
'cause
not
I might have
on
would. I might have would. I might have would have looked.
I went in the
talking.
I went in the prayer.
You said, "My God."
Because it was weird. It was like,
tongues.
like she disappeared.
I said, Lord, this is the devil.
That is what you call the devil.
This is the Antichrist.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't necessarily goodly to look upon.
It wasn't even.
It's another
It
thing.
wasn't nothing.
She
like,
needed
oh,
a
my God.
she needed a whole fat makeover
Yeah.
challenge.
Yeah,
She needed a makeover.
She wasn't fat. She
But
was skinny.
she was skinny,
but
but
it didn't
she-
have a whole lot of thickness in
Maybe
the rough area.
no. I think we saw. I think she has a
waffle.
spirit.
See, he was looking too long. He know the details.
I saw a Waffle House. Once I saw the Waffle House,
saw the waffles.
I
You didn't
said,
see the pig?
we only add syrup on
Did it
real
come
waffles.
with sausage and bacon and eggs?
She had no sides. Baby, that was no entree, baby. That was an appetizer.
That was a straight. That was a straight side of 2 pancakes.
We didn't even pay no. And then when she walked past, we definitely she walked back past.
She came back on purpose.
A side of absolutely
no
nothing to do
mind.
with nothing.
Right. She was waiting for us to say something. We didn't say
We
nothing.
was like, it just was confusing. It was
It
like,
was
are you
yeah,
walking
if
down
you
Light
felt
Street?
confusion, that was the enemy.
See,
Are you married?
I am
My
not.
God.
You're not married. You have a boyfriend.
No.
Okay, so if you had a husband, could he control your fashion? Could
Good
he
question.
say, you're not wearing that out the house now? Because I'm looking at a picture, and I'm just telling you.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
on
like,
your page.
On your page.
On your page.
It ain't like I went and found. It's on
This
your
one,
page.
It's
one of
on
your
my page.
one of your
One of your
vintage looks.
vintage looks.
One of my
Could your husband say to you,
you can't go to
Let me see.
out
Get
your
back in
phone.
here, I say. Get in here, I say. Get back in here now and change your clothes.
Could he say that
Could he
to
say
you?
that to you?
I think at this point in my life, no, he cannot.
Well, you're not going to be a wife then.
I just won't.
There you go.
And
You don't
that's
kinda
why
like it.
I'm not
There
a
you
wife.
go.
You don't
I like
want to be a
this.
wife?
I like this.
I was once a wife.
Okay.
So I know how,
But you wouldn't subscribe to your husband at all?
I would subscribe to my husband. Let me just say that, ladies,
I mean, at
because
least have a
I
conversation
think
about
that
it.
that's
At least a
very important
conversation,
to
yeah.
subscribe to your husband. But I think that that conversation probably needs to be had on both spectrums. Where, because I know for me when I was younger and married, I couldn't wear certain things.
Was it faith-based or just him?
Faith-based.
Okay.
Because I tell her what to wear.
However-
All, no, I'm just.
You better stop getting
That's the senior pastor.
smacked
over
on the
there.
sideline.
It's the audience.
They've
No,
been
I'm
married
just
for a
messing.
long time, so they can play like that. They're one of the most real
So,
couples
but
we have.
I
in
just
our
think it's important that that we both be considerate towards one another, and I think I would have that conversation in terms of if that's offensive, then yeah, absolutely.
Okay, no, I
You know what I
okay.
mean?
So that's a good answer. So I mean, I kind of piggybacking off what Brian said. Like, so is it even fair? Now, Brian always says I shouldn't ask these kind of questions because when you're not married, it doesn't really count. But to the dating person, does your boyfriend's opinion even matter while you're dating?
Y'all put me this.
Yeah,
this is
I just
my
wanna hear
question?
it.
Oh,
We want female perspectives on stuff. We always answer.
what?
Would it matter?
Right in the beginning.
Let's say you're a year in and you like them. Things are well.
Because, women are not equal to men. So it should be
Here you go.
some type of...
Here you go.
Oh, I never said that.
Okay, so
yeah, because
I'm waiting for your
you want to
answer
give me
quick.
scripture?
No, I'm not
I'ma
giving you
get-
scripture.
Yeah,
I
I
think
know. I know.
Yeah, you're
men
just a
and
little
women.
apprehensive.
I
in
know
your
the men.
answer.
I know
want you
the
to
men
come
are up
quick with
here.
this. Okay.
And the women is like right there too.
They're like here.
Yeah, they
No,
no, they
see-
like they
see,
right here. They side by side.
They're not
Now
the Bible.
Jesus is right there.
No, not the Bible. No,
yeah.
they're not side by side in the scripture.
Okay, but they right there though. They ain't far apart.
So what's boyfriend going to say? What are you going to say?
So I mean, for me, I think again, it's just the communication factor. I wouldn't wear anything that would be offensive to myself. I mean, in
Right.
terms of what I deem style is to be, I do have the conviction of the Holy Spirit. So, I mean,
That's
I definitely.
different. And that's
I got the
different.
Holy Ghost.
Ah,
Hold on.
yes.
I didn't
So,
pick
I
up the Holy
mean-
Ghost when I looked at her page. gotta
You gotta look again. Look again. Put on the Jesus. Look in the eyes of God.
Tell me something about you, because you keep mentioning these sacred terminology that I like.
What is your background? What's your church background? Where did you grow up? What kind of background church-wise did you grow up in?
And you better say the right thing if we gonna.
We waiting on it. We waiting
I
on this
don't
answer.
care. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Oh, come on
No,
here. I like that. Come on. That's what we want.
Say what you gonna
She's time
say.
enough for me. I'm great.
Come on here.
So I was Catholic.
Oh,
No, I'm just joking.
I was doing
How y'all faces look like that
I was
though?
gonna walk you out of here quickly.
I mean, I'm very slightly.
Thank you, Mark. What in the name of God? What is that?
Coming in. No wonder you like vintage.
Hey, yo, I swear, we are sorry.
I love it.
These are some true thugs.
Oh my God, we go hard. We have a ball.
No, but
Okay.
I initially was raised Baptist, and then
There you go.
Oh, see, look,
we do.
he likes that. Oh, Leroy died.
non-denomination, then holiness. Yeah,
Come on and hold this side. You gotta, I guess you said it for last. The best for last.
Yeah.
You gotta save the best for last.
I don't know if I should give you a damn, but okay.
Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Come on,
Leroy side. Come on outside.
These are Pentecostal poster boys.
Hiya.
Come out of the Baptist church, but
Right.
He got it. That's what he got it though.
We swear we can't be churchy, yo. You remember?
Oh yeah, we got it. Tonight not gonna be churchy.
Yeah, we gotta be churchy.
So we not be churchy tonight.
They told us we're too churchy. So
Let's go back to the cheeks out.
Let's go talk about these Daisy Dukes she got on this page.
I don't have no Daisy Dukes on.
Let's go back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, she did. She said, "Oh,
You remember?
you see, the Holy
The
Ghost
Lord
brought that back
brought
to you.
that back to them, right?
What?
But it was covered up too.
come on here.
See?
that's
They
classy.
had on a blazer, so you better speak it all the way.
Come on here. See, that's what I want. See, you. That's
See the whole
perfect segue.
visual language.
I was about to say your
Let me
visual
do a little
language.
shake. You know how
the
brothers
church
be.
shake, the church rock, the church rock. So your visual language, like it's volumes to me, because when I watched your page, I tried to reach you for like 2 months.
Aw.
Like literally, like I can't find. I was on a page like, yo, this girl's style is crazy.
Wow, I
So
didn't even know
when I
that.
finally looked at all the pictures, I said, you have a vast array. Like you can go super classy, A-line dress classy in a heel and look great, but then you'll go with a top from the thrift store that's plaid with something that didn't have no clue why it should have went, and then you made it work. Like, has that always been in you? Did you study anybody else?
She's
or this
a
was
savage.
something? Yeah,
I'm
she's
a
a
savage.
Bougie.
No,
Right.
that's
Yeah, did you study, or was it just something that birthed in you?
Well, I have my mom. She has great style.
Okay.
I've seen some ratchet dressing, growing up. So I think I have embodied a mixture of all of that.
Okay.
I think for me it was very important to always in my style capture the femininity in the essence of a woman.
Gotcha.
So still keeping that balance of what women would say being sexy or elegant, but still like trend or fashion forward at the same time, because we can look good, ladies, but we don't have to show everything. You know what I mean?
So when is the mesh or the net appropriate? Like, what
The
is it? An
mesh.
event? Is it I'm just trying to understand it.
I think it can work in any time. Like for
Okay.
me, even just when I went to Atlanta about 2 weeks ago, and I had on like a lace, but it was underneath. It was like underneath what did I do? Underneath like a jean top.
Okay.
But I wanted the lace just to show just a little bit. So
Right.
it's all in how you decide to wear it and what
Okay.
you want to show. I think that if you are showing something at the top, cover up the bottom. Like
Okay.
don't be showing all your bust area and then all your legs is out. It's
Okay.
like, keep a nice balance to it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now how what you see?
I like her, man. I think she's gonna work well with us, man.
I think she got it.
Yeah, she
I
gonna
think
hold her
got
own.
it. I think she can hold her own.
Her personality.
She said some good things. I don't know I didn't know there was an interview.
It really wasn't. I really want them to know who she is.
No, I know what you said.
feel
I'm just
me?
saying, like, I think going forward for us, especially when Clay comes back, we need another sober yet
Right. That's the word.
independent voice that would give some type of filter to our testosterone,
Yeah, because we
can go a little far.
in.
Yeah.
And y'all don't get the hate mail. I get the hate mail. I can't believe you said that. You're disgusting. Like, we want you to die.
You say a lot of stuff.
I was gonna say a lot of
And
stuff.
I go far, he go further.
But I be joking. Like, I don't be really.
Right.
I just be
They
playing.
don't know. Yeah, they don't know.
I
Oh my
just
God.
joking. Like,
They
They don't know we joke like
Yeah,
that.
so I just, I think that we're gonna have some good sparring partnerships, with it. But I don't know, Twan. That fashion is a great topic,
ain't it?
It is.
because everybody's assuming they look well,
Right.
So let me ask you another question. What are some do's and don'ts for men? Because we've been talking about the women more so.
Good point.
So
'Cause
what
I'm
do you
addressing
suggest
dudes,
some do's and don'ts? Well, that's what he said.
I mean, I puts it on for real.
Oh, you do?
You need to Google me.
Okay.
Tough, yo.
Am I going to see that pimped out hat with the suit and the matching crocodile shoes?
No,
Oh,
you're
not
gonna see
that. Oh.
No,
We're not gonna see
you
that.
know,
Not that.
you
Not
pull up
that
some
far.
stuff from
Stop.
back in the day.
Stop.
You put up something from the 90s.
You pick up something. How old are you? If you don't mind me that. How old are you? You don't ask. Can we ask?
No, not yet.
Okay.
That's a
Not
little
yet.
too
I
personal.
love it.
I promise you.
just met
I
me.
promise
That's a little too personal.
I promise you, we're much older than you are. And so
I'm sure.
in the '90s, we wore mink coats and gaiters and
Yeah.
pinky rings and stuff
Yeah, I
like
remember
that.
that.
Yeah, so that's what we did. There.
Did she just try to slide it?
She ain't try to stop. I'm gonna get it. Don't
Okay.
worry. She got a few more Mondays.
I wanna make sure I didn't hear-
Maybe on the fourth Monday, I'm
On
going
the
in for the
fourth Monday.
guzzler. I promise
She
you.
got to break her in a
You
little.
know what I'm saying? We give him a little pass.
I
right
want her
here.
to text you in a
I
couple of
do
Mondays.
remember
like,
the minks and the
"Twan,
pinky rings,
I can't
though.
stand Brian Martin. That's what that's like.
Is he gonna be there next week?
Right. What day is he hate him?
I'm gonna just bring you some donuts. That's all.
That's gonna kill me.
I just blanked out.
That's gonna kill me. That's gonna kill me. It's on there, right? We're gonna
She brought all of it down.
Oh, God.
That's it.
because you're gonna kill me.
It's go time. You in there.
You're officially with us.
Welcome to
She
Thugs,
is,
Thinkers, and Theologians. Look, tonight.
I
as
thought I was being nice. I totally forgot you just said you had diabetes.
I don't-
But he said that
let's-
you didn't
can
really
we move
have
on
it.
to
It
the
was.
question?
It was
He
just.
Can we
he
move
brings
on?
in his own.
You was speaking it, but it really wasn't.
He
That's a
brings in
very
his-
present
True.
travail.
He would prefer if he brought up some nutter butter.
We're gonna talk about some men do's and don'ts, aren't we, Twan?
Yeah, I need you. Yeah, he trying to get.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some men do's and don'ts. I don't want to talk about me no more. She
Help
killed
us,
me.
please,
She
Brian.
destroyed me.
Some
tonight.
men's do's and don'ts.
We're gonna
Give us some. Should men be still wearing all pink pastel suits?
What kind of man do you look twice at? What do you have to have on?
Yeah, that's a good question, B.
By you being fashionable.
Yes.
When you see a brother's, he got it on.
A sailor suit.
What's a sailor suit?
I just passed it.
I'm just joking, y'all.
I knew what she said. I was like, what?
She trying to
Guess
play.
like some nice jeans.
Are
and
you
a
a
fresh,
fresh
haircut?
Are you a t-shirt, shorts, Air Max, Rolex kind of guy, or you a slacks, nice
Probably
Paisley
like
Paisley shirt?
Yeah, like the slacks, paisley.
Okay.
Linen. Yeah.
Little linen. Something. So if a dude takes you out, he pulls up with just some regular shorts on, a white tee, Air Max.
It'll be cool.
It'll be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can
Okay.
you like it both. Okay, I got that.
So you can work with him.
You can work with
Yeah.
him.
You wouldn't
Would you
just
ever tell him, are you going to ever wear some pants? Are you ever say that? You ever say that?
right.
I probably slide that in.
You seem
Leave-
like you.
leave a little note.
Tell me, they got these on sale.
I want to.
At sex.
I see some women from my church on here. I'm often in quandary of what kind of guy they like.
Which ones?
go.
The
What is
sisters?
their visual language?
Like, what's your visual language for the guys you like? The women of my
here.
church is on this live.
They on there? You
Oh,
trying,
yeah, I got a few.
you
Lot of
trying
them
to find a
Let's
date.
see. So
No, the
look,
guys at my church. I don't have any guys at my church that would probably date you.
he's so stupid.
No, I say, are you trying to find a
No,
date?
I'm not trying to find no date. The devil is alive.
No,
Okay,
we
see?
reading their comments.
We reading their
Okay.
comments.
That's what we do. We try to read what they say.
I'm just saying what type of things they like. But Twan, you got to really push us into the man law do's and don'ts.
Okay.
man. That's the discussion that we
Yes.
got to have today.
Let's do this now
we gotta
because
have it today.
Brian's right. Let's segue while we got women.
But some
in
of these
the audience.
goofballs out here
I
need
don't
to
know.
be checked, man.
I don't know what. Like,
I don't
it's
know what
certain
kind.
things you're just not supposed to do. Like, so there are do's and don'ts. So we talked about the fashion side of
Yeah,
the do's and
yes.
don'ts.
Can I get mine?
Yeah, you're gonna go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you. So what we're doing now is we're tying in the fact that we're doing do's and don'ts. So the fashion world, we addressed it. Now we're talking about flat out man laws. What men just should not do. Flat out, like it's a violation in every sense of the word.
You wanna
can
raise
go,
your
Brian
hand?
Martin.
My number one man law, because I'm extremely popular and known across the land.
You know what? I need that.
Here we go.
I hate when a dude put a heart face emoji on my picture.
He really like you.
That hurts.
That it doesn't hurt. It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because with certain
don't like
communities, you
that.
can't play like that.
I don't like
Yeah.
that.
And they're like, Chad, I told him he was cute or something like that.
Yeah.
He
I
just
sent
go
him
around-
hearts. He sent hearts back.
He said hearts back. Well, I didn't send him hearts
Question.
back, but I know you did. Yeah, I delete people who give me hard eye. Leroy sent me a hard eye before. He did, yo. He did.
Cause you my boo.
Boot up. Boot up.
Yo, that's a man. I think
Yeah.
it's a way I can tell Tonya you kill him today without me putting the hard eyes up. Or
It's
something.
certain words you're
I
supposed to say
just-
when you tell a man.
yeah.
You can't say you look cute.
Yeah,
I don't like stuff like that. Oh, that's a cute shirt.
A cute shirt.
I
Like,
know.
what
That
do
don't
you-
even sound right for a woman to say that to a man.
Why not?
That's a cute shirt.
Oh yeah, you can say that.
think?
I might like it. It's a little different woman.
But how you say it.
Depending on how you say it.
The tone of your
I
voice
don't
can
know.
turn the whole atmosphere.
I would say you look very
cute shirt.
handsome.
You just said it.
See,
That's
that's,
nice.
that's,
Yeah, I
that's
think
great.
that,
good thing.
especially if
For a man, right,
if
right,
you don't
Max.
know you.
So
Yeah.
okay, so
Church dudes do that all the time, putting little hard stuff on preacher posts.
And what was here is my man law. This is the one I used to hate. It's probably gone now. But if you are my friend on Facebook,
Oh God!
do not poke me.
Do not
Oh my
poke
God!
me.
What is the poking about?
Ain't no
I was
poking
so-
going on.
What is that?
That poking thing will drive a nigga
I don't.
insane.
I see the poke once. I said, "What is he saying?" I
It
said,
made me look at you.
what are you trying to say?
I don't even like the wave back.
Right, just the hand emoji. What are you waving at, Faye? I don't know. What are you waving at?
I don't like your little shimmy. I don't like your little shimmy. No, baby, I don't
You don't like the shimmy?
No, I don't like that.
Don't,
They need to change that emoji.
No poking on this side of heaven. I need.
We need some thug emojis then. Like,
Yes,
what's
you
up?
know what? That'd be a dope.
said that shit looks good on
Would you
you.
say something like that? And then another thing I don't like. I do not like when if I text you and I say, Leroy, yo, Ryan, what you doing today? Yo, you coming out? I say, yeah. Don't write KK.
Yeah, I hate that
Well,
abbreviation.
I write KK sometimes because I can't spell.
You never wrote KK.
Not that I put OK or K.
Right, women say
Yeah.
KK.
Okay,
stuff
so I
like
didn't know the
that.
KK was
like that
feminine.
little things. Like I'm like
KK, like yo K. Yeah, you right, yo. That don't sound
See,
right.
that's what we see. Even you saying it.
KK. Yeah, I got it.
KK.
KK.
We all meet them boys. KK.
I don't like that. I just don't like it. And there's something about it a little weird for me.
Like I want no KK on the wet Wednesdays.
I got a godson to call me Apple Biscuit. I'm trying to keep that out of his mouth.
And that's what I call him. He say, "How you doing, Apple Biscuit?" I said, "How you doing, Fruit Basket?"
Fruit basket. I thank you for that, Twan. I'm gonna call it.
Call him Fruit Basket.
Yo, we gotta have some man laws. yo.
Oh, man laws. We
Gotta
talking
have
about
man
do's and
laws.
don'ts tonight.
I want you to call in 1-855-493-6499. If you have a man law that cannot be compromised, you got to call in and talk to us because there's a culture birthed in the earth now where everybody is just different from where we grew up. There were just certain things we didn't do. You know, certain things we didn't say.
Right.
Certain ways we moved and said things. And
Like the other night, I'm leaving out the restaurant, and the guy, like, he's coming in trying to put his mask on to go to the bathroom. I'm like, yeah, it's right back there. So he says, like, he's trying to pay my bill. I said, okay, cool. So this is what he did. And I said, no, you're not. He said, oh, I got my money in my pocket.
and put his hip up to you.
I said, if you think
I know you did that.
reach
Twan.
about
I'm going in your pocket,
I know
you've
you-
lost your
Did-
mind.
I know you
Did
wouldn't.
you have your
let
shades on when you said that?
I probably did.
He probably did.
I said, yo, what did you just do? Put your hip back down. Take that bow out your knee. This knee, you know, girl angle. He like leaned up. I said, hold up, yo. Like, I'm not going. That's a man law, bro. I'm not gonna go in your pocket and get your money. I'm just not doing it. But he bust out laughing like he didn't even. He like, oh shoot, because he had crab stuff on his hands. So then he had his mask on. So he was like this. He was like-
We not doing that.
I said, no, bro. Go wash your hands. I don't care about no mask right now. I don't care about no
Shift
Rona.
my one
I'm not
to
going
get
in your
that
pocket.
20.
Shift me my one.
Like, can you move my Listerine strips to the side and retch around in there?
Retch.
What we say,
Retch
Leroy?
around?
You gotta retch around.
So are you okay with a metrosexual guy? Like we get our nails done.
What is talk about
Metro,
what is
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
metrosexual is
What is it?
you know. Well,
Nails?
from what the guys that we hang with, they say
Yeah.
that's the extreme. Like,
Yeah.
yo, you get your nails done, yo. Like,
Pedicures.
Pedicures,
manicures.
yeah.
You get facials.
I get my face exfoliated. Get the so I can shave and my razor bumps won't be there.
Yeah, and your skin looks good.
I
I
know.
think every man should definitely take care of themselves.
I'd take
So
care
you
of
would.
myself.
So it's not. They can take the metrosexual thing a little too far. I don't think a man should be
Call
getting. See, my mind is just
When a
crazy.
man shouldn't be getting-
He should just get no waxing. Don't make a wax appointment.
Don't get your eyebrows.
What are you doing,
done.
sir?
Get your eyebrows arched.
They getting the eyebrows arched.
I saw
Yeah.
some dudes in the mall one day with a Chinese lady had the string in her mouth doing the eyes.
Oh yeah, that what is
The
that?
threading, yeah.
I'm like, you getting your legs shaved? Like what?
Tell her call back. Bismarck, he hung up on you by mistake. He only got, you know.
They hung up on. Y'all can call in though. It's 1-855-493.
We have to reintroduce a culture.
Man,
Well,
Lord.
Leroy has a son. We don't. Me and Twan don't have
I
sons.
have
Clay
Stephen.
has a son.
Toasty.
Oh, you got Stephen. My bad.
Toasty.
I always
I raised
Toasty's a
Toasty.
grown man. So I forget
He's
about
a grown man.
Yeah. So we have to create a culture that men would be seen as men now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I like that though.
Yeah, they got to be seen as men.
'Cause I don't want.
Because a lot of embrace, especially when you have like celebrities and stars wearing like skirt, what we call skirts.
They skirts. Ain't nothing else but call them.
Yeah,
Is that fashionable to you for a man to have?
Oh, yeah, let's talk that.
Because you fashion forward. Could he have on a quilt and some Uggs and a shirt?
That right, B.
That's what they
wearing.
That's what they wearing.
That's what they wearing.
Kilt.
The kilt.
The kilt now. That's like a style.
Violet, you want to talk to us? I say,
Violet.
what's up?
Hi.
How are you?
What up? Asking
Hey,
for a
sweetie.
friend.
Hey, mom. That's my mom.
That's your mother.
Hey, mother.
Oh man, I ain't
Mother
know this
Violet, how you
Where's the
doing, mother?
mother?
Praise the Lord.
You said your daughter holding it down, and she is.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she-
Amongst you all, she is.
She's doing well, Mom. What you want to talk about, Mama? Welcome.
Okay, I want to talk about this. What is it about men? I don't care whether they're young, old, or in between. They got to have the hanging their pants off their behind.
Mother, that is not representation of us.
Halfway and up under behind.
That is the biggest
Nasty.
clown law I've
hate
ever.
it.
I hate it. It is.
Nasty.
It is I don't see the
Nasty.
purpose of it. Yo.
Here is the problem I have. They are doing it and don't understand what that meant.
Right.
If they know the
It's
history,
origin.
it's a
If they don't-
slave.
And then if they did, they would be upset because they could not be upset if a gay man come to them and say, "Oh, you available? You wearing
I kind of changed the voice on that part.
pants
That's
up
it.
your behind."
Right.
That's their visual language, mama. I'm
your-
available.
That's the jailhouse style.
It looks like to me, Mother Violet, that they're buying jeans too small.
They are.
To only have. They're not doing that.
That's not Mama. What they doing, Mama? We listen.
So sometimes them jeans be just big and they still wearing the pants.
Yes,
up.
ma'am.
They did.
You're right, though, Mom.
Fall
That's
down
true.
trying to run.
Well, I got a 20-year-old daughter, and
She better not bring
she
home.
bet not even play
Oh,
with
God.
me like that. There's other things that Shorty got wrong with him, but for the most part, his pants are up on his behind. But there's some other challenges I had with him. But for the most part, I looked at his visual language was
Right.
okay from when I saw him.
Right.
Right.
It just when I smelt him, I picked up another
Contact.
spirit. Yeah.
You picked up a stitch.
So you sniff them out.
Yeah.
we had to
Thank you,
switch
Miss
out.
Violet. Call in anytime. You
Yes.
got to come.
Thank
we
you,
gonna have
Mama.
my-
Thank you, guys.
Oh man, thank you.
We got to bring you on one day.
One of my members said man purse. That I carry a man purse.
And my backpack, they said it's a man.
Yeah, I carry a Gucci man
They
purse.
said a
Yeah, but
backpack.
it's
I'm
a
like,
I have a
backpack,
Louis
though.
Vuitton.
It's
And
a
mine,
Backpack. Right. Right.
no, mine not a backpack. Mine actually comes.
I had a crossbody.
Yeah, you had a Gucci one. I
Yeah.
tried to buy for you. Yeah.
Right. And Antonio.
Yeah, Antonio bought it. Fruit basket bought it. Yeah, a nice one. And you killed them. I got a picture with you in that. We was in
I
white. We
loved
had a
that
white.
Gucci.
That joint
I
was
loved
nuts.
it. But they say that's a purse.
Now, let me tell you something. I went out the other day with my bag on, and the girl was like, "That's a bad bag." And just the way she said it, made me like, "I had this for years." You man, not strong like that. Don't you think that
you had to get yourself back together.
Yeah,
She
but I
said
do
it's a
feel
bad-
funny when I have my keys, my wallet, and my hand sanitizer in there. It does say purse.
It say
You had all your stuff in there?
I had all my stuff in there.
Purse-ish.
Purse-ish.
Purse-ish. You had all
I had my wipes.
your personal. You had your wipes, baby.
The thug
My
bag.
chapstick in there.
Just call it a thug bag.
That ain't no fuck back. Yo, I did have a lot of stuff in there.
I
Like,
got to do that right now.
I said, yeah.
I got some wipes right now in my bag. Don't you go to without your wife's children.
Oh, baby.
I don't think
Gotta
it's.
be
I don't-
safe in the
I think
city.
you have to be very fashion strong, and your identity has to be established to wear certain things.
That I agree
Because when we were wearing furs, in that context,
Yep.
wasn't a whole lot of real dudes wearing minks.
They wasn't putting them on.
They wasn't
Not
putting them
no
on.
mink
No,
coat
we
like
come
that.
in with
Big
mink coats on
coats.
with jeans and Timberlands on.
Yep, and that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
we
that's
did.
You see what I'm saying?
That.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean?
That's the holiness side. The bad
yeah,
side didn't.
yeah.
No, we didn't do that.
But your dad had minks.
He had to get
your
there.
dad,
Wait a
had
minute.
minks.
Yeah, several men.
Yeah, so
I
don't
already
say
said,
that. Your dad
you
was
come
red
from the
flags.
But he didn't wear them though.
I saw him in one. I saw him one time.
Yeah, you may have seen him in one,
He
but
did a
didn't
funeral
like
in
him.
Mink coat.
He
He
had a
like
plethora.
Frank Lucas.
Yeah, he did.
Frank
Yeah.
Lucas.
He burned it. He threw it in the fire.
He threw it in the fire.
Why you buy me this
Because
coat?
the loudest one in the room is the dumbest one in the room.
That was a dope line. I can't lie. That was a dope line from Denzel Washington in that movie.
Now, super tight pants, I get my pants tailored to be fitted.
I do
yeah,
too.
so I think the fashion, and you know this
And
better.
I think that I like that.
No one wears the Steve Harvey cut no more. Like if you can
Leg.
fit 3 bodies in your pants leg, that's a big.
Right, Box, let me ask you. So,
Yeah.
are bootlegs? He said 3 bodies. Are bootlegs out of style for men? I know women have different rules. The bootleg cut jean. Let's talk jeans
Oh
first.
no, man.
Oh, gee,
That
oh,
would
oh,
look
how about
so
suits then?
70s.
Okay, right. But they still. I'm like, yo, you bought bootleg True Religions? They still sell them? Will you make that purchase? Will you make such a purchase? Like,
I want to ask another
He went
question
to
to
the
him.
vintage store then.
Let's
Some
ask
Wrang-
Leroy
some
this,
Wranglers.
because everybody who don't know, you may not be able to see this, but our sister Max is in the studio with us today.
My
Today's
wife
her
is
birthday.
here.
Senior pastor.
Today is her birthday.
Today's her birthday.
Senior pastor of House of Judah.
Been friends for a long time. It is chivalry an absolute necessity for you? Like, does Leroy, because I know Leroy doesn't open the door for Max all the time, so don't even front on the show. We know you don't.
Y'all
do
know
it.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah, and I'm learning. I don't have it like that. I don't do it like that. So is that a man law for you? Like men should be opening doors, holding chairs.
Like, would you not go back on a second date with this guy if he didn't do those things?
If he didn't do that,
I think I do notice it. I think for the first date. Yeah.
he should open the door for you.
Yeah. I think so. I mean,
No, tell us. We
I
want
feel
to
like
know.
that. Yeah, absolutely.
So, what about the 10th date? What if he just start forgetting?
I got amnesia
What if
and
you
stuff.
can't get your own
Yeah,
door?
we gonna have to take him to the hospital and
What is wrong
get
with
his
you?
brain checked out.
But why you can't get in the car? I hope you're not standing out there waiting for me to open the door.
Don't you see it's raining? Get in this car, woman.
He hit that automatic lock and said, "Hurry up and get in."
It's a storm out there.
My mother told me that was the biggest problem I have. I'm not I don't remember my dad being like that all the time. He did little things, but he didn't open the door for my mother.
Well, my father had 2 women, so
No, he didn't.
so maybe one of them was a
wanna
church
go-
girl.
You want to talk about my fault?
My father had an alias name, so I know his name was Tony on the streets. And his real name was Leonard Martin.
The stuff we come from.
So the stuff we come from.
You don't understand?
My father told me, if you run your mouth, boy, I slap you in your mouth. Oh, is that a man law? Is that a man law to tell on your dad?
Stuff we come from, yo.
I think we had this discussion before.
Wait a minute, Leroy.
How do we turn out this way?
Let's start some turbulence to him.
What, yo? What?
If little Leroy saw his dad with another woman,
I know where you're going.
would Leroy little Leroy went and told his mother,
Right.
I saw daddy with another woman.
Is that a man?
Is that a man law for Leroy, big Leroy, to slap the piss out of little Leroy? Or
happy birthday?
I didn't even say nothing.
You didn't say that.
I didn't even look over.
You sure didn't. You sure didn't.
Because when we get the conversation, Brian Martin asked
Brian Martin. And one name supposed to be Diva. That was all
My dad taught
say
me
nothing.
certain things men don't do. Man, you a man. You don't tell on me, man. We were just funning. That's what my dad said.
Funny.
We were just funning. It was no fun.
My daddy called it clean
And
fun.
then bring the kids around though.
I mean, is that? But see, no. Oh, here's a good one. This is a good one. Okay. So we talked about this a couple weeks ago. If your homeboy is out and he sees
Oh, this is a good one.
your peoples with another dude, is he supposed to call and tell, or even say something to her on the spot?
Like, what do you think about that, Vi?
From a
Here's
woman's
scenario.
perspective, you're the woman
Yeah.
now. So now you're home, and now his homeboys are out, and they're like, "Yo, that's not Vi," and he been out with her a couple times. Like, what's going
Right.
on? Would you expect for that friend to call you, or not expect for?
Is that fashionable?
Is it
What is
fashionable?
the visual language there?
I mean, I think in the friendship factor, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you should.
Really?
Look at the 8-man corner.
You're the
Really?
Jesus.
Okay, here's another one, man law. If you out and you got a dude you dealing with, you love him, y'all in good relationship, and another dude walk past and slap you on the behind, is the dude you dealing with supposed to smack the dude who smacked you on the behind, or do you say, come on, honey, we bigger than that?
I don't know. It's so easy to say, give scenarios.
So, okay, we can be real specific.
And then,
okay, you in the
know,
restaurant.
What's your
so,
heart?
I mean, but
want
at
your
the end of the
heart's
day,
answer.
I would
Right,
be
right,
very
your
offended
heart.
by that.
You
I
would-
would expect the person I'm with to be a protector.
Oh, okay.
But wait a minute. Here's my question, though.
What if
You're going to the bathroom in a restaurant?
I wouldn't be like, you better fight that nigga.
No, do you come back
You know
and
what
tell
I
him?
wouldn't instigate it,
you come
but
tell
at
him,
the end
though.
of the
That's
day,
my
I'm
question.
like, yo, I'm with
Knowing
you.
your boo, do you
Right.
come back and say he just smacked my butt when I went to the bathroom when you got back to the table, or do you wait till you got home?
Oh, no, I'm going to tell him right there because I was already
And if he
offended.
don't do nothing, what's your perspective of him going to be?
I don't know. We going to find out
I
if that
got
ever
one over
happened.
in the corner making faces. They over there making a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
faces
I mean,
over there.
I would be very upset about that.
Well,
if he didn't do anything. What if he said this, though? What if he said,
and
I know,
I don't
Brian,
mean,
when you do your second
I don't
part.
mean do nothing
But what
like
if-
you got to be round up and you ready to go fight
Wait a
him.
minute. But what if we do something like,
But-
what if he just be like, no, we can talk about this. We can talk about this in the car.
Cancel, nigga. Like,
Listen,
hey,
I got a
Antonio,
minute.
I'm going to be like, you canceled. You fired. We was just talking about that
Brian, what'd you
today.
say?
I don't remember what I said.
No,
man.
your part was just saying.
You fired,
What I said?
nigga.
You said, but if he a
Negro.
big
Yeah, now see, this how I look at life. I'm like, I ain't never been scared of nobody. I'm just whatever. But if this dude big, like, we gonna have a diplomatic
You better have-
conversation.
you better have some
like, if
base.
it's Leroy, like, yo, why you do that, bro? I would never do that to you, my nigga. But if he my size, I'm gonna go at him.
No,
He's big.
I'm gonna start like this. I know she fat. man.
Like,
Come on,
have
man.
that heart.
I know she got those Daisy Dukes on. She wasn't supposed to wear that. I told her not to wear them. Didn't I tell you not to wear them?
Trying to rationalize it.
You always out here
Ain't no
trying to-
rationalizing it. You better have some mace.
I'm blacked out.
But this is what she said though. She's
Just
expecting.
tell him to fall on the floor and just like act like I just knocked
No,
you out.
she's
If that's the
expecting
case.
him to be a protector.
But she said that.
She
You heard
said that. That's what women want. Women want to be protected. So it doesn't matter scenario because she will show up at your funeral like he went out for me. He did that for me. She gonna get up and have words. I want y'all to know
Not the funeral,
he
though.
went out for me.
For me.
Yes, he did.
I better
He
get
did
that.
not.
Even though I had on my jersey deep.
After he shot him
Even though-
15 times.
He shot him 15 times and he still
was swinging.
Girl, you better get you one. You better get one like this. I ain't never had one like this.
Y'all some serious troublemakers.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Straight thugs.
While
over
we
here,
while we
man.
talk about man laws, y'all, I was talking to a good brother today, man. I talked to a good brother trying to minister similar to what we
Get
talked
you
about
one.
last week about dudes who don't want to go back to hustling.
Oh, yeah.
And they were telling me the pressure of dating is all connected to money.
Shut up.
It's not connected
That's
to how you look, your background.
Right.
Can you afford me? Those are the questions that they're initiating in the interim of the relationship. And so now we dealing with dudes who got respect for us saying, yo, if I don't do this, I can't get her because women are not attracted to the hardworking guy anymore.
Cash App
That's
mean more than
crazy.
everything now.
Oh man, Cash App is
sad.
in the first
The
dimension.
first
of the
conversation, they already.
It's the current culture.
It's like a normal conversation now. It's like we had this conversation overnight at the restaurant. Like when we closed, they were sitting outside, and there was they were about 25, 27, and they was having a conversation. So we were like, "Did you just say on your first date you told him to Cash App you?"
Wow.
Like, and the girl emphatically said, "Yes." She said because at the end of the day, I know what he wants, and I know what I need.
which is prostitution, ladies and gentlemen.
That was her answer to me.
It is sophisticated.
And then she went
Sophisticated.
into intricate details. She went first
you
and said,
call
"Look,
tricking?
She said because what we're doing now is
Okay,
she said
so-
nowadays these guys are so disrespectful. That's why I had to understand her. She said they're so ignorant in the beginning that I immediately go right at them to find out what type of dude I'm dealing with."
Wow.
She said, so I kill all that. She said, the first conversation, I'm going at you. Yup, you asked me to buy my drink, buy my food. Yup, pay the bill, and let me see if he do it. And then I'm going to wait and then see how he carries me after that. If it's a thing of, it's $1, he trying to take me home and trying to, you know what I mean? Then I know that's all he wanted. But if a dude say, you know, I would do that anyway. You know, I'm just that type of guy. I pay for meals. I sit down with you and whatever. And I call you tomorrow. Then she know who she dealing with.
Right.
So her thing was, I have a plan. So I had to respect her statement after I heard the intricate details. Because she wasn't just saying, send me a cash app. Now, there's some dummies out there that
But
do
women
that.
want to be taken care of, Tom. I mean, listen, man. They want a guy to pay their bills, take them on vacations, get them a bag, make sure their groceries are in the refrigerator immediately.
Give 'em a bag.
Like it's a lot with it. And I mean, I don't know how you. wifey qualifications to me are the very opposite of those types of addendums. Like the narrative for me is, if you want to be, if the goal is being a wife,
right,
you can't come with anything
with
that we said.
girlfriend mentality.
Like you can't. You got to at least show some type of independency. You got to say, listen, I'm not asking you just to bring something to my table.
Right.
Will you? We can bring a table together. Those are people I like. I got
so. Val, like
I
from a
slap
woman's
the
perspective,
brakes off of Taylor if she asked somebody to cash app her, man. That's my door. I beat Taylor down.
That's crazy.
If she asked the dude to cash
on
app
a
her.
first date, like
any date.
Any
Ain't
date.
no dude's supposed to cash app our kids.
So okay, phone
Nah,
is ringing.
he
But let me
said,
ask you this
nah,
while the
mine.
phone is ringing. So from a woman's perspective, do you even have those conversations on that first date
No.
about money and stuff?
Are you in the
So
car?
they saying everybody's saying no.
No.
Women are saying
Are
no.
you, so he can pick you up if he get up in the Uber, you would go out with him.
Yeah.
Really?
So that's a new generation. B.
You must really got the Holy Ghost.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Oh my God, the police.
No,
calling.
it's Coley's.
who they coming?
When
they coming?
I paused for a minute too.
The police at the front door. Who on the phone?
We got a caller. Come on.
Hello.
You got to the phone.
There you go.
To the phone.
Hello.
Hello, can
Yep.
you hear me?
Hey,
Hi.
Coley's.
What's your
It's
name?
Alicia. Hey, girl.
It's police.
Oh,
Wait a
okay.
minute, she done took over our whole show.
Took a wild show. You got all your friends calling. Your friends.
Welcome to the Val Lisa Tour Show. We just guessed.
We're just the background singers.
That's all.
Gladys Knight and the Pips.
You up?
Go, you have the floor.
I called in because I'm talking about these ladies who want their bills paid, and I don't think that's true. Not for real ladies.
Okay.
I think ladies want a confident man, somebody who's able to do it, someone who can and will, not looking for someone to do it. They just want someone who's able to do it.
Can I ask a question,
Good
sis?
point.
Would
Yes.
you date a hard-working, good-looking black man who worked there?
Absolutely. And my husband was a hard-working.
Wait a minute, we ain't finished. No,
Wait
it's
a
yet.
minute.
We ain't hear the addendum.
You ain't hear the addendum, I said. You let me finish when I'm talking to you. My name is Brian. Now listen, who worked at Walmart. He's a good-looking, strong, integral black man, but his job from 7 p.m.
He's the cart boy.
Is the stock shelf guy at Walmart. Does he have a chance with you?
Yes, because I believe that you got to see the potential. I believe
Next
that
one,
the
answer.
man is the head and the woman is the neck. So I believe that if the woman can see where a man can be,
As long as he
he
pays
has
his gas and
potential.
electric.
Oh, okay. It has potential. That's a good word.
So if he's working at Walmart, that doesn't mean he's gonna stay at Walmart.
Come on here.
Talk to me,
You
Khalees.
see Talise.
Talise, I'm sorry.
You see the good in him. What if his ceiling is going from cart boy to cashier?
So then he's not a man, because men should have ambition and they
There we
should
go.
want to do better.
Exactly.
There we go.
So you would leave him if he only got to the cash register?
Well, it's not that I would leave him because he only got to the cash register. I wouldn't date him because he's not an ambitious man.
Oh, come on here. I like what you just
That's
said.
right.
Good
I,
answer.
I would like my
Definitely
daughter to
my
hang
thing.
around you.
Yeah.
I think the Lord's telling me to tell you to write a book. Do you believe it?
I believe you. 'Cause
yeah.
I believe the Lord told me to do so too.
See that?
I'm working on it.
Tap in. See? Cash
Here it is
app me.
right here.
See what's the forward? Cash app me if this word blessed you.
Because men need cash app too,
At
baby.
Bishop Black 1111. I'm releasing prophecies all over there. And I got holy water. Thanks, sis, for calling in. Man, we got a whole new audience.
Selling
here.
holy water.
We got a whole new. But I got one of my good members on here says men are doing that too, asking women to cash at them, and I've never done that. I've
I don't
never
even know how
received-
you do
I've
that.
never
How do
received-
you
yeah.
get to that conversation?
My mind wouldn't even allow me to think
Easy,
like
let me show y'all.
Go ahead.
You got some birthday money to take.
But that's your wife, though. Yeah, you supposed to. No, I think that one of the greatest characteristics of a wife is she gonna hold her husband down, and nobody would ever know it.
That's
Right.
true.
You mean I would be lying, but I'm telling you, a wife is going to
Gonna hold you.
and no one knows.
That's true.
it. No one knows
Because
it.
here's the thing about ambitious men. Ambitious men have ups and downs.
Yeah.
And we try
Absolutely.
stuff.
Absolutely.
Because we're willing to shoot in the dark and say, this may work, it may not. If that woman doesn't understand that, she ain't gonna be able to
I give you a
handle it.
prime example. I got arrogant one time. Antoine tried to move out across the street from Leroy and Max. and we were living in the high hogs. But one day a wind came through there, and I had to get it out of there.
And we got to fall behind him.
I said, I can't live out here no more. Got they go mortgage taking everything out of my eyes. We ain't had no furniture. I said, yo, you come over and eat, yo, you gotta bring your own chair. Yo.
Bring your lawn chair. Bring your patio furniture.
I had to hide my car in this driveway. This is when Madison was a little girl there. She says, Uncle Brian ever gonna get his car out of our garage? No, I ain't never get it out.
And don't y'all be a repo. I ain't never had y'all call from the repo man.
Repo man,
y'all get on my nerves, y'all arrogant Christians.
You don't do that.
Y'all have already been, all of us have been there, so don't even try it.
I didn't hide mine good enough. They got it.
And guess what?
You thought they wasn't coming.
They can't even got mine. They had a track on it.
Guess what?
You had a tracker.
Guess what?
They knew it was.
I woke up 2
Yeah.
times. I said, now I know I parked my car right here.
Right.
Wait a minute, Brian. The worst sleep in the world is that half sleep when you hear that. Wait a minute. Where my slippers?
Anybody who ain't been through that can't be my friend, yo.
Right.
If you ain't never had no, and if you ain't had no woman,
Listen.
if you ain't had no woman to hold you down
Through that?
look at Marcus, one eye, man.
Look, he's trying to slide you, Marcus. Listen.
You got to go upstairs.
Oh yeah, it's a little
Yeah.
box.
Always
it's a little box.
So take
But
it
if you
off.
ain't had no woman, Brian.
Yeah, if you ain't had no woman to hold you down through those parts, you ain't got no real good woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
You ain't a
It's
real
both.
good woman.
And they're going to stick with you after it.
It's both.
After that.
Oh, that's the thing. They stick through it, and then after they don't say, "Okay, we can't do this, but I'm gone."
They're going to stick with you through it and not tell nobody. Not get on Facebook and say, I had to pay that dude car payment today.
Right.
I just can't get with that.
And tell all they
And I pray that
Right.
I'm raising up, being an impact in women not to do that to me. Because that's very degrading. Some men never
It is.
recover. They never recover.
They
from
don't.
themselves. Because we already have pride.
Yeah, yeah.
And we don't want to
absolutely.
seem like we're a failure.
Right.
So to have a woman just like, child, I couldn't take it.
So I mean, like, if y'all have any, man laws or women laws at this point, please call in 855-493-6499. We are talking to our newest team member from the fashion
We
segment.
got to take some
side.
pictures now. We got to go
Yeah,
get new
'cause she
pictures.
dope.
Yeah.
She dope, yo. Like she held her own.
She ain't gonna be more
She
fly
can
than
tell
me,
us
though.
how to dress.
She ain't telling
One
me
night-
how to dress. I came in fly.
One night we gotta have a.
She
You gonna tell me how to dress just like that?
We gotta have a fashion off. We gotta all get dressed one day and
Right.
just see how we do it.
No, we got to all go out and go up. We got to go
Yeah.
out somewhere when the pandemic is over. We
Yeah,
go out
yo.
and do stuff
We
like
ain't
that.
social distancing anyway right now.
Oh, we sure ain't.
You sure? Well, you
There
ain't
you go.
scared because you
The
feel
Holy Ghost is in
anointed.
here. We all right. God cover.
You know what's a deal sealer for me?
What?
If we were in church and the power of God broke out, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna sit right there.
You're not gonna get up and
No,
dance?
I ain't.
Oh no, you could. Yeah.
I'm gonna do
He
my
want somebody
foot
to carry
tapping.
on.
You want your foot tap a little bit.
He wants somebody to fall all out. He wants some Brian.
Nah.
Oh, wait, baby.
He's so stupid.
Yeah,
No.
my wife never did that in church either, so I
Not at all.
Never. And
So call in y'all 855-493-6499. We are praying for our brother Clay Burston.
Clay, we love you. I hope you're looking at this, man.
He
I hope
is,
you-
because he says, should men have soft hands?
Shouldn't men have soft? He said that on here.
He said it on here.
I don't even, you gotta tell
said it on
me.
there.
I can't really see mine like
If
Leroy.
he getting
You gotta
a
read them for me,
manicure.
Leroy.
He said it. That's what he
Clay
said.
Burston said, "Should men have soft
Yep.
hands?"
He said, should men have soft hands? There you
So
go.
women, should your man get manicures and stuff? Do y'all have a problem that Brian said it? But
No, he gotta have calluses.
Oh, you don't like
Yeah,
us?
I need to know he works.
We
No,
work.
I'm
We
just
work.
joking.
That don't mean because I still want to get my hands done.
We were for real.
No,
Oh, yeah, we
it's
did it
good
in.
to have soft hands. I don't think nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
You like
Yeah.
light skinned guy.
You think so?
There you go.
You don't like light
She
skinned
said,
guy.
I ain't telling you what I like.
You can't be with us if you're not gonna tell us what you like. So we might
like
bring
it.
you
She's
what you
funny.
like.
I mean, I'm not biased. I
You're not
mean, I
biased?
think it's the person's heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't see that hot when you
That's
see
a
him
good
walking down the
answer.
street. Yeah, you do. They gonna take a drink
down the street.
It's a
You like
You
the
diplomatic
walk
answer.
through Walmart. You don't see his heart.
I got a deacon that I'm trying to get married. I'm trying to put you in with. And he's a great, hard-working man.
Oh.
Are you talking about Deacon Durham?
I'm
Antonio.
What's wrong?
Look, because you're our new friend.
You're not gonna allow him to do that to you.
Well, you have to look at his visual language.
He needs some style help.
Visual language speaks for itself.
You can hire me.
That's my deal.
Cash at me. That'll turn him off real quick. He's like, oh, I want to talk to that shit. She ought to low money. I gotta pay my
I'm sorry.
tithes.
I'm sorry, Keisha. I forgot that's your boo.
Like
I'm
I gotta
sorry.
pay my tithes and my offerings.
You gotta pay both of them, I say.
She cut into my tithes and my offerings.
Daryl is a great guy.
Keisha, I love you.
Great guy.
He's a great
No,
guy.
no.
I just,
He's He's a great
You know,
guy.
we
I
just
think
got to
they
figure out.
Just might think a little height challenge for you.
He definitely ain't sending no cash apps. She asked me for $5. I said, you crazy? Hey, somebody call in 1-855-493-6499.
A whole five. We want y'all to understand we're talking about do's and don'ts tonight on Thugs, Thinkers, Theologian. It is our Monday Night Raw edition. We are here. Brian Martin and Clay Burston is out. Leroy Diet, myself, and we have our newest fashion expertise, Valisa Tool.
Lisa Tool. Look
We
her
are
up on
welcome-
Instagram,
look her
y'all.
up.
Look her
Please
up.
go.
Check her out.
She's
Our
a
Facebook
she's
page.
Go to her page.
She's a good.
What's the name of your you got a .com I watched last
So
night.
listen, check me out, guys.
Yeah.
I'm fashionablychictour.com. It's fashion, ABLY, chic, CHIC tour.
Yeah, I watched a
yeah.
little bit of it last night, a couple of them last night.
I'm excited because I'm getting ready to. Well, I've already launched it. It's called the Fat Makeover Challenge. So, ladies, make sure you check it out. It's a 30 days challenge that's going to really help women to just be empowered physically, mentally, and spiritually.
Okay.
But also,
What's
we
that
just
process,
providing.
though?
Yeah,
Just
like-
give us a quick synopsis.
So what we're going to do for those 30 days is just really helping them to do a makeover. So we're giving them 30 days of fitness, meal planning. We have our beauty experts that's coming in. We have someone on the mental health side that's going to help in terms of helping women to renew their mind. And then we have the style. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm crazy.
Have you ever needed something to help you renew your mind?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Why you say like from the renew your mind?
Like I'm saying, because from the external, like you got it all together, but most people who have great external have stories and narratives and situations they jump over,
Absolutely.
you know.
So I mean, and that I would say from everything that each person has gone through in life, whether you are in the place of finding out what your purpose is or have figured it out. I think for me, even creating this Fat Makeover Challenge has my blood in it in terms of what my passion that I put into it, and plus my story. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's one thing to look good on the outside, but I think for these 30 days, we are really tackling in 4 different components: your mind, your style, your body, and your beauty.
You know what's funny about that? I can sure use me a little 4-entity makeover. My mind, my style.
I think we all could use
like,
those.
it's like men can't have no.
Yeah, that was nothing for us.
For us, you know, like we
We
don't
be
hurt.
deemed as
All they want to do is
too
give us
emotional.
NutriBurst.
Like give me NutriBurst all the time and slide me some
And
pills and
I'll
got me
chew
sitting up
NutriBurst.
all night. I'm looking at like I need some, I think we all go through emotional breakdowns
we
at
do.
times,
Absolutely.
but we have to hide it. Like, no, I'm good.
Yeah,
You
we
know?
always gotta
I'm
be
going
there.
through a painful transition right now.
And we've all been in those moments where we had to be like, what's really going on? So I think men don't have enough of those things, like Brian said. Like
So
y'all
why
always
didn't
do it.
bring men into it? Why just have it women?
Right.
Because
it's 30 days.
I'm a
biased.
woman.
So you don't care about
you don't
men?
care-
I care about
Oh, it's
men.
that
I
woman
think the thing
empowerment
is
thing.
it would be the balance of maybe if I did do it, it would have to be myself and another brother facilitating it.
Makes sense.
Because I don't know what a brother goes through. I don't know the inward battles that you go
You
through.
talking
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
You're
So
preaching.
I can
yeah.
only come from the standpoint of what
What's your cash?
I as myself.
Let me see this dollar right quick. You just blessed my life.
You can send me actually 10. Let me get a 10, not a dollar.
Like and tonight we really are attempting, because y'all know it's hard for us because we church boys at the end of the day, and we always go back to that world. But we wanted to show you all that it's not just, even in church, there's a lot of don'ts that happen in church, like a lot of don'ts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
What's a don't for church?
shingon,
Like especially the wear.
remember that shingon dress. We see that. My God,
Baby, I see some things in church make me say, my God, this shouldn't be happening.
And a man I have it on.
I got a lot of do's and don'ts in church.
there's a lot of dudes. I'll be like, what is
They
going on?
missing wearing their outfits though. They missing it.
Yeah, I mean-
the church been shut down. We know all them outfits
That's
we
true,
don't
too.
get to wear.
That's true too now.
Well, yeah, we opened back up for like 3 weeks, and I've noticed that church is a culture. It's a
It
culture.
always has
And
been.
we've been throwing that
we-
word around a
It's
lot.
a culture. It's more than just spirituality. It's something
Yeah.
that we look forward to for whatever reason. Some of the reasons can be dysfunctional or healthy. You know, some people
Right.
like fellowship. Some people want to prove a point. You know,
Yeah,
and we have to
yeah.
kind of migrate through all those types of things. But I'm looking at people now who are really interested in saying that church is just as essential as
The liquor store.
the liquor store. Yeah.
The liquor store.
It's just a bigger apprehension. People don't have a problem going to the beach because they don't think Corona's at the beach, but they definitely think Corona's at the church. So I can't believe y'all. I can't believe you opened up no church. The corona's in there, but you just left the beach.
But you got your mesh on, and you going to the beach.
You wearing the mesh.
You was almost naked at the beach.
You naked too,
touching everything.
no mask or nothing, in the same water with all
In
of
the
them.
same.
But you don't want to come to church and be social distance. It's just like the mentality that is just so weird to me.
Yeah.
It's like, but you, and I'll be honest, like they will come down the restaurant like it's no problem. When we was inside, packed out in there, I'm like, but y'all were the same ones talking about, oh, I'm not going back to church.
I'm not going back to church, but we'll come in the restaurant and with no mask on.
No mask.
Ooping and gooping.
Right.
Dancing and sweating.
Make sure, I'm like,
sharing wings.
Sharing wings.
and like they do this. I said, I just don't understand. I mean, and then
They shaking and twerking.
all that
With
in
the other
one
people
area.
walking down the street.
And I think
Wow.
the problem, my emotional challenge is we get called extremists for opening up. Oh, they're just about the money. Like, for real?
No,
Like,
actually, we're not.
if it was about the money, we would keep the church closed.
Less bills.
Because to open the church is more bills. So
Right.
it's the dynamic for me. I love fellowship. Just old school principles of fellowship.
I just love church.
I love to
Period.
see folks
Right.
fall out and shout,
Church.
hold their stomach and run. You don't like the type of roll your stomach and run around the church. Do you? Would
You're
you
not doing no
has-
running.
Hold my stomach?
You're not running
Like,
around.
have the
church.
Holy Ghost ever got to you to where you had to hold your stomach and run around the church?
Look,
Oh, yes.
She
Yeah.
said, "Are you serious?" She said, "She's that type."
She that type for real?
She said, "I'm that
See?
type." See how you misread her visual language?
I misread her visual.
Yeah.
I misread all the visual. That's why I'm cross-eyed. So I saw someone else. I didn't see that in the Holy Ghost.
She said, "I'm that type."
Hold just one
But you know what?
There you go.
But you know what's funny though, and that's a prime example of what happens a lot though. They would look at her and immediately assume something totally different. It's so sad in the world. Like that visual language thing is major because
Yeah,
people
yeah.
misinterpret.
Well, the interpretation of it.
Right.
Like
So
when we look at people,
right,
we give
Leroy.
stereotypes immediately.
Do you believe there's an
That's right,
appropriate
Leroy.
outfit for
The
church and
interpretation
not
of it.
for church? Or do you believe that God just sees your heart? Even though that's nowhere in the Bible, but I heard you say that before.
No, you said God is nowhere in the Bible.
Where the scripture where God sees your
I
heart.
know.
Yeah, it's not. It sounds good, but
It
it's in the
does.
Bible. I can't find it.
Ain't in the Bible, Leroy?
No.
He searches
He judges.
your heart.
Yes,
He
yes.
Yeah, he
searches the heart, but that
yeah.
is not in the context.
In the
which
context of how they say it.
saying
No,
it.
that's
It's
not.
Oh,
not.
wrong context.
Yeah.
I agree.
We've been
You're
using
right.
that
Like,
for
God
a
don't
long
look at my
time.
clothes.
God don't
Just
look
see
at
my
my
right,
heart.
right.
Stop it.
Right, that's wrong.
You cannot lift your hands with these shorts on.
Stupid.
This skirt is too small.
Because when you lift your hands,
As soon as you lift your hands, everything
the
hikes
whole
up.
dress goes
And then I done
It's
forgot what I
flesh.
was
It's a
saying.
baby
to
doll
God.
shirt.
It's flesh.
So, right, do you believe that? Do you believe that church is chaotic in terms of we should not be so focused on the dress code, or we should just kind of be a little bit more
and be
lax?
honest about it.
I mean, I think that there's definitely pieces that we shouldn't wear to church. You know, I mean, at the
Do you
end of
still
the day,
wear girdles?
at the
And
end of the-
stockings?
at-
You got to wear girdles and stockings to be holy, man. If you ain't got no girdle,
Holy is the
Why
man's
you-
a girdle.
Why you apprehensive of that girdle?
I don't
You
know.
don't wear stockings
at church.
ever.
Yes, I
Okay.
wear.
But
I wear
is it
stockings.
mandatory though?
mandatory at church?
At church?
I mean, I've worn stockings at church.
But do you have to?
I don't think I have to.
See, I
But
want the
I
real
just feel
answers.
like I just feel like at church it was always a necessity that we had to wear it.
It was
Yeah.
for years growing up. Like you couldn't. My mother would tell you, "Don't you quit."
And it was the
Not
white
no
ones.
stockings on.
The white ones ain't even go with nothing.
Oh, you from real holy.
Those pigs.
That you can't see through.
I'm extremely traditional
Remember
without
when
controversy. And I'm
my mom
unapologetic
had
about it.
stockings?
I'm extremely traditional, but I think we've gone too far with some of the mandates. But at the same time, I think that people have gone too far with some of the liberties. So
And
it's
that's why
like-
you had to go too
So we
far
had to go.
almost.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, and I pastor a young church,
you
and
did.
so you know they come in there sometimes. And my mother used to have sheets on standby. Like, oh my god.
Sheets.
We used to have
Mother
you can't wear no
Bond
sundress. You know that little sun glaze in there, and you got a
You gotta-
sundress on,
you can see through
and you can see
the
through
right
it,
twirl.
And you're,
They
right
don't have no
twirl
slip
and
on underneath.
You're like, what just?
my mother saw all the rump in my church. I lost members for my mother putting towels and sheets on people. I honestly did. And I'm glad my mother don't have no social media where she can see this because she would be very angry with me. But because she was so
She
aggressive.
just got one today.
You gotta be honest. Like you gotta. If you're in church and you're first of all, like I think I put this on the page. Like
Keisha said we still do. That's right, Keisha. We still wrap folk up in sheets, honey.
Yeah, like you got to be honest about that. Like if you got a sundress on and
your
you
mom
know
just
most
got
of the
on
time you
Facebook.
have on thongs with a sundress. If you get to shouting, really, a man is gonna be like, "Oh, keep praising him." Yes, keep praising him. Please praise him. I beg of you to pray.
She said no.
That's free look without half the cash app.
No.
That's why they in the back of the
Hey.
church.
No stockings due to certain health conditions. Okay, I've never heard of a health condition that would challenge stockings, but that's cool. I respect
Some
all of
people
that.
do have skin
Some
disease.
people have skin disease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost got confused. That's what is wrong with your legs?
I'm about to say the wrong thing, Rev.
Right. I said, what is wrong?
What kind of affection is that? A lap skirt or lap cloth. I know what you're talking about.
That's old school.
That's old school right there.
But you know what's real great about when a woman, a classy woman, when they come in church and they already have it in their purse, and then they sit down when they cross their leg, they automatically.
Oh, that's almost church sexy.
That's
right
church
there.
sexy. That's church sexy, B-Ma. And then they put on a nice
and turn to the so you can't look straight at him. And it almost bring you out of the blood of Jesus. You be like, Jesus. Come on,
They don't cross their legs; they cross their ankles.
Oh, that's even. They just
So you just see a little bit of that red bottle.
Yo, it's like little things like that. See, women don't understand. We watch that kind of
I
stuff.
remember one time I came to the house of Judah and Max did that. I was like, oh, she looks really good.
She was trying to get something out off of him.
Max did that one day. She sit on the front row back there. I said, oh, Max.
And Leroy said, I got my gun on me.
Leroy wasn't paying no attention to me and Max flirting the whole service. Leroy up there telling the people lift their hands.
I was waiting for you to lift that off for him.
Me and Max.
You don't get the concept. Now you cash out.
You know when a woman wave at you like this means something.
That's a different type of wave. You right, no, that's a different type of wave.
Max waved like this. I said, oh my God.
I told her that way. You know what that means? Verizon. I told her that.
BG&E.
I said, get him here.
Cell phone.
Mortgage. Right.
Lakeisha, you gonna start wearing stockings. You a leader of the church. Lakeisha, I just don't like wearing stockings. I'm gonna buy you some stockings as a pastoral gift to you, Keisha.
Buy some stockings.
The thick kind.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold. We're going back to holding this in my church.
Not the fishnets.
No, the fishnets.
Fishnets got a spirit on.
Fishnets got a spirit on.
I don't care what you put it on with.
more than fish.
You know that. You know fishnets got a spirit. When you put your fishnets on.
Now, are you supposed to wear fishnets? Like they wear fishnets as like nothing, just fishnets.
I wore fishnets with my little black dress.
Okay,
I think
now
it's
how
still,
little was the little black dress?
It was little.
See?
No, it wasn't little. It was a little above the knee.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like
Still classy though.
still classy.
You know what I appreciate?
I think it's also the intent of the person's heart when they wear these pieces.
Oh my God.
And where you
Because
going?
that's what I told my
Five,
client.
you really
I told
got
my
the Holy
client.
Ghost,
Be
yeah.
saved. They come from it.
That's yeah.
We're gonna have to talk offline.
So no, for real.
got
But
it.
I had went to Atlanta last 2 weeks ago to style my client, and she had such a big transformation in terms of losing weight. Like she was probably a little over 300. So she's back to she's now at 2.
I can't see.
Probably
You can't.
like
This guy,
230.
see, he got a problem. You got to pray for him.
What's wrong with him? You need a fan. You need some water. Give me some
There you
water.
go.
What do you read?
Go keep telling us, please.
Keep telling your story. I know when he get distracted. We know him
It's
so
right.
well.
And he, so
He ready to talk about
so
mad
one
cow
of
disease.
the things she was saying was that Dad, yo, maybe she okay. So I put her in this miche.
What is miche? Because make sure. Cause
It's the see-through.
it's the see-through. Okay, that's okay. That's different.
At 300 pounds.
I said she lost.
She lost weight.
I said she had a major transformation.
I'm sorry.
He did.
Did you not follow my story?
I didn't hear that.
I need you to how many? I ain't telling y'all.
I just under the baby Oshaya. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
So as I was saying, because these thugs ain't everybody.
That's this guy.
What you can't say? I didn't put the miche on.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear. I said she put the miche on the 300. All I kept seeing was I kept saying this cow squeezed up in something like, is this all right? You like this? Tuck your stomach in. Which one?
Yeah, that would have been.
Why is this print on my stomach?
So you helped out. She did better. She lost the weight.
That's it. The show is over. The show is over. I gotta leave. Yo, it's 8:59.
Some napkins.
I thought the person was gonna sing. She not gonna sing, yo. The girl not gonna sing.
I still need to tell my story. Wait.
Tell her next Monday. I can't get this 300 pounds out my head.
Miche, baby.
All that nakedness squeezed up in some meat.
No, she was not squeezed up in niche at 300 pounds.
Wait a minute.
She made it to 230.
Oh wow,
Yes.
that's big.
Yes.
Yeah, that's real good.
That's never going to come out of this one. I'm sorry, Bob. We can't come out of that one.
Is the girl going? Is young lady gonna sing?
How she going to sing it all that?
We got shifted. We got to shift the atmosphere.
Shift it.
From this niche monster.
The Bible says, "Don't strengthen the hands of the evildoer." You don't put nobody no 300 pounds no meat.
I did not put anybody at 300 pounds.
Oh, God. What they say?
You know what I like about Vi?
That's what they say.
So as I was saying, she had on the
I
meat
can't even read it.
with the
Thank you, help
diamonds
us.
and a bralette. And so one of the things she was saying, she was like, I don't know if I can wear this. People gonna be looking at me thinking I
How to
look
read it, Max? I'm trying.
like seductive. And I said, girl, you don't even come across as seductive
These are the
anyway.
risks.
Your spirit.
These
and
are
who
the
you
risks.
are, these are the risks.
These are the risks that we take. Oh, she got to learn the song now.
we got to
baby.
teach her the song down.
You gotta
Gotta
teach
learn
me
the song.
Right, we got to teach her the song.
Well, I gotta come in for a minute.
Because Max just told me I got to read the comments. They write these are the risks in the comments.
Right.
Let me bring my spirit in.
We got to bring our spirit in. Oh,
Yeah, as the conversation really started about it was the intent of wearing a garment.
Yes.
Goodness.
Now, wait a minute, Vi.
Always
Vi,
to the left.
that's a dope statement you're making though,
Yeah.
because the intent of wearing the garment is the absolute. It's the
So
apex
y'all
of
go
it.
to my page at
Yeah, tell
Fashion
'em
Week
with
Chic Tour, because when you see this sister with this niche,
Oh, she's on the page.
and
Oh,
she
let
has
me
on
go.
a niche and the
Go.
bralette. She looks
Turn your phone
absolutely
off.
beautiful.
That's it. Can you turn I just cut his phone
Go to-
off. Your phone is off.
Get it on the screen. Go
Please find
Make
Google
it-
niche.
I don't do that, yo. We
No,
don't, I don't want no
no,
trouble with that
it's
because
on
she
Fashion
gonna be
Week
mad at
Tour.
me.
We joke with it.
Okay.
They know we act like this. They know. Our fan base is dying. They
Everybody, we
know
apologize.
these
to
guys
you.
are so
You watching
dumb.
I love
But
you.
yeah, go there and check it out. She looks really good, y'all.
Oh God.
I like how you did that with a straight face that whole time. You were really into that. Like you.
I
like,
was.
She, when you started on
You
that
just
fashion,
took-
her
you
sister
took my
lost it in the
story.
back. Everybody over there lost. You was the only one sitting there with that straight.
But when it came out, the Holy Ghost hit it. I said, "This thing say."
But no, I knew your spirit, man, when you first started giggling.
Yeah,
I tried to stop
when you put your hand
I
over
tried
your
to stop
face, oh,
I knew it was
I
coming.
said, mad cow
Woo!
disease.
I knew we were about to do.
But let me tell you something. I think Clay would be happy. We got a new partner in crime that's going to bring another level
partner.
of integrity. I'm ready to argue with her some more.
Yeah.
And just
Get her opinion
get
on
her
stuff
opinion and her
and
perspective.
a woman's perspective.
And I think that would open up our fan base with some women to
Yeah.
talk and dialogue. But she is just not an empty
She gonna have
can.
to stop calling us thugs though, because she
Yeah.
a little thuggish over here.
Right, all the stuff she's
Especially if
saying
you're from
too.
West
She from
Baltimore.
Park Heights.
She's from Park
Yeah,
Heights.
I'm from Park
21215.
We come from sheltered communities. We don't know nothing about that. I don't go up Park Heights for nothing but lake trout, and I don't go up there no more for that. So
You don't go up there no more?
I'm not for what? Ain't nothing up there.
I know.
Everybody dead and in jail up there, right?
Stupid.
They'll have a Park Heights reunion party at the Patapsco Arena. You go to that?
Spenderella's still open.
Really?
They open
Shoe
the.
store.
It is still open.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not, Brian. She's
It is.
joking.
It is?
They open it back up.
I thought
No,
they
it is
was
open.
I
open.
thought it is open.
No, I thought it was open.
I didn't.
I thought it
I didn't
was
even know. Y'all telling me something?
I
didn't
thought it was open. I saw.
Y'all used
crowd
to hang
around
out there.
even, did we?
Yeah,
you
that
could
was-
only get certain
yeah,
tennis shoes
yellow
from
ball.
there.
Yes, that was the spot.
I lived on Park Heights for a
Yellow
while.
ball,
Rogers
yeah.
Avenue, 30 to my father's house, still up there. Me, Reno, all of us. Yeah, we were living on that block.
Well, I'm from Towson and
He lying.
Lutherville area. I went to private school
Went to
all
prep
of my
school.
life.
Did he go to
Yes,
private?
I did go
He
to
did
private
go to
school all my
private.
life.
Studied overboard.
No.
Oh.
I studied off into the hills of Liberty Heights, BC's.
On the illustrious
Study abroad.
campus.
Abroad.
Campus of
Forest Park. That's where I went to school at.
We want to thank y'all tonight for watching this show. Y'all know how we do. This is just what we do. We cut up, we have fun. And please don't take none of our views personally. These are not an attack on anybody, but this is for us to have fun and give you good content tonight. We are happy that we have a new partner that has come on the show from a woman's perspective. She's going to bring that to us. Y'all clap your hands and
Aw, thank you.
please follow.
Cool. Ain't no vibe, funny, just a real cool girl.
Please follow her.
Integrity.
All that.
Character.
Give your information one time. Your Facebook, your IG, everything you want to give for them to contact you.
Now
for.
you know you represent the TT&T brand ass.
Yeah, we
so
gotta
you
get
gotta
you.
be you gotta be on point.
Let them know. Say,
You with us.
You with us now. You with us.
When we go out to eat, you gotta go out to eat.
Yeah, we gotta
Oh,
call you
yeah?
and say, V,
Yeah.
where you at?
You gotta
'Cause
meet our
we gotta
families.
talk.
You gotta be, we want.
You gotta
we
know
don't
these.
want
You gotta
nobody
know
looking
our
inside
families.
wide. You don't
Yes.
do everything. Gotta be up and up. So
And
when
then,
you get a little
and then
dude,
when you meet that dude, we gotta meet him
dude,
too.
we gotta meet him too.
Okay.
He gotta come in here and sit with us and laugh and know us. No, you know, at this age, I don't want no smoke with nobody thinking something wicked and
Yeah,
like that.
right. We keep it across the board.
Keep
we,
it
keep
100.
we keep it clean. So that's the good thing. I mean, so you're around some good people. We thank for you for being open. You know,
Aw,
to
thank
come in
you for
to
having
do
me.
this because you know you have your own brand. I know you have some stuff going on yourself. But I want them to follow you. Where can they follow you at?
Yeah, so again, it's Fashionably Chic Tour on Facebook as well as on Instagram. That's Fashion ABLY Chic CHIC and then Tour.
And how do you spell your name?
VIOLESIA. Vilesia.
Is that your real name?
It is.
Or is it your fashion name?
It's my
Because
real
I don't
name.
feel a connection. Something the Holy Ghost saying something else. Did you add something to that name? Because I'm in my prophetic now.
No, you and your prophetic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, it's my real name, but
Okay.
my
But I don't know. Watch it, but the what? But
I'm gonna save that for next
I
month.
know that's
like-
right.
I like
the Holy
it.
Ghost gave it to
I
me.
like this
that ain't
song.
her real name. My name's something like Erica Johnson or Sarah Fulmore.
Yo, you just used Beulah.
Her name is Misha.
Shanika Johnson. Don't look right on that fashion statement. Girl, I go to Shanika Johnson's website. She had the ads up.
Thugs, thinkers, and theologians. It's Monday Night Raw. This is
Happy birthday, Max.
Happy birthday, Max.
Happy
Get better,
birthday.
Clay. We love you.
Clay, get better.
Yo, I can't wait to check out new pictures, yo.
Oh, it's gonna be a bomb. Oh, you gotta
They gonna
style the
be tough.
pictures.
I wonder if you stand like all the women stand. You know how
With
all
their leg
the
up?
You stand like that when you take pictures?
No, I don't do that.
That's the hood.
I do something different.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got
And
your
then
own.
I'm gonna do that one.
And then come back to it. Thank you all tonight.
what's up, yo.
We Marcus, find our music. We are here. You want to sing? You want to sing before you leave?
Come on,
did we
sis.
bring it in?
Come on, sis. Come sing us a song right quick. If you can really sing, that means you can come sing.
Can you? Oh, she said okay. Okay, we're gonna close it out with her then, Marcus.
No, we got hold on. We got to sing in the studio.
Oh, we gotta do our risk first.
Okay, so this
wanna do it
this
last
song.
or what?
No, we're gonna say because she's gonna start laughing. So we're gonna say,
Oh, yeah, you
this is
gonna
a
start
song
laughing.
we sing every night after the show. When you meet Clay next week, he'll tell you the origin of where the song comes from.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna wait till
but
you
the song
sing.
goes like this.
You wanna do it now?
Yeah, we're gonna teach it.
All right.
So these are the risks that we take.
Oh Lord,
These are the risks that we take. What's the verse, Twan?
when things don't go your way,
You just lift your hand and say, oh, these are the risks that we take. And you better find your part and have that key next year. Our daughter, we're going to be singing that. Hold it, out of you. Don't you make me go into my Kia. Young lady, and sing for I have a deliverance.
yeah, deliverance
Turns
service.
into a deliverance service.
Come on this side.
Yeah, come on, this will work.
Now this is who? This is who, Twan?
I want her to introduce herself. This
Okay.
is up and coming.
Up and coming?
Yes.
There it
All
is.
right.
We want you to tell
glad to
your
have it
full
tonight.
name,
Tell your
and
full
who
name.
you're related to in here, and all of that. Welcome.
So my name is Valia Chase.
Okay.
Oh, Violet.
I am
Oh,
the sister of Valicia.
Oh.
see.
Turn that mic up, Mark.
Yeah, give her a good volume on hers. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's going to sing on the spot. No warm up. None at all. Let's go.
These are the risks that we take.
Oh, you had to sung that out. My God, I like that right.
Go back to it. When y'all hear the story, it's over.
Mother got her gums pierced, Twan. Oh, my shanda.
The language. See how they would have
I'd
misinterpreted?
have misinterpreted you. See, I ain't never seen nobody with their gums
She
pierced.
said,
Yep.
these are the risks.
Right. You going to say? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
That's on copyright.
We going to have to.
Trademark.
That's a good point.
We might have to owe somebody some money.
See,
Because they will call us.
They hear
They
what we
will call us, baby.
Y'all hear the story? Oh, where we got it from? Oh, okay.
Which come on.
Lord, you are, oh Lord, how excellent is your name. Oh Lord, how excellent is your name in all the earth. His name is Jesus. Oh, his name is Jesus. How excellent is your name.
All right now.
All right, on the spot.
Come on here.
Come on here.
I
How
like
excellent
it.
is his
Come
name?
on here.
How excellent is his name?
How excellent is his name? All right, we see y'all next Monday.
Next
we got a
Monday.
new partner in crime. It's gonna be fun. She's gonna come up with some show ideas too, Twan.
Yes,
she
of
gotta come up
course.
with some show. You gotta bring something to the table.
Oh, I ain't bringing nothing.
Get out there.
Play the music.
Say no.
Go back to Park Heights.
We back up, Park. I get you a chicken box.
I'm gonna give me a chicken box and a half a hand.
Oh my, no.
Welcome back to the team. Thank y'all. We love y'all. Share it, y'all.
Live.
Be a new way. I need help in these last days. He said, come closer to me, yeah. Come closer. Give me your hand and just follow me, yeah. I got prayers for the weary and burdened. It sounds good to me. So put your trust in me. In you? Whoa. Oh, okay. Whoa. Now it's a brand new day outside. I never do all I had to do was lift my eyes to the hills. That's where my help coming from. Come closer to me, yeah. Give me your hand and just follow me, yeah. I got prayers for the weary and burdened. So put your trust in me. Everybody say we've been making joy for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Put your hand in his hand. I just wait on it. I just wait on it. Come a little closer. He said, come closer to me. Come closer.